Avoid the gossip crowd. The gossip crowd is full of two types of people, at least. The first type of people are unhappy people. The second type of people are people who just don't have anything to offer. All right? So, in both cases, I would say don't spend too much time around them. Don't give yourself much exposure to it. It's very infectious. All right? They'll pull that out of you if you're around long enough. If you want to feel like you belong, if you're one of those people too, you're going to try to fit in. You're going to try to assimilate. Even if you vow to not do it, would you just going to sit around and just listen? No. Even that's a waste of time too. Here's the interesting thing about gossip. You sit around in a circle, for one. Let's say it is unhappy people, people with nothing to offer. What do you hear? You hear people talking about people. You hear people talking about celebrities, athletes and all, people who made something out of themselves. Meanwhile, you miserable. You wasting your time talking about another person. That's keeping you. That's keeping you down. That's keeping you in your fishbowl. So where's that getting you? And here's the thing. You sit around a bunch of people, and you sit around a bunch of people who talk about people behind their back, won't say it to their face. What do you think they're doing about you? You're like, how do you think they carrying it when you're not around? Oh, you just think, oh, he's the exception. No, they gossiping about your ass too. And here's an interesting thing. I wasn't going to speak on it, but okay, I will. So, my baby mama has a friend who I was cool with, pretty much cool with. And just one day out of the blue, she sends my child's mother a text message with a screenshot of something I posted on Facebook talking about he's toxic and all that. Basically saying that I was spying on a conversation that they had the day before, and was talking about I was taking my headphones off to listen, and then I documented. I didn't hear shit they were talking about. Because the thing about the gossip crowd is, I don't entertain gossip. There is nothing in that crowd that they talk about that I feel like I need to report on. Nothing. Not a single thing. I made a blanket statement based on what I read on Facebook. So yeah, it was definitely inspired by something, but I'm not a part of that gossip shit, bruh. You gotta miss me with that. Like that's toxic. That's the toxicity right there. You want to block me, call me names and all shit like because of assumptions? Wow. See, this is why I like to spend a lot of time alone. All right. This is why I like to avoid talking about people. I like to talk about ideas. I like to plot and plan, grow, build, all those things, man. It's a waste of time. Like I don't really know if there's too much more that I need to say about that. So if you find yourself to be unhappy, you find yourself to be miserable, you don't have no talent or anything like that, one of the last places you would want to be is in a crowd full of others like that. All right? Because that will just kind of just recycle what you already got going. It's going to kind of reaffirm this, and there's truly no growth from there. And when you consider how fast time goes by, you really gonna spend it on that? You're really gonna occupy all your time until it's time to go to sleep. So you got so you can force yourself to wake up and go to a job you don't like. You know what I'm saying? So when we think about adding to the quality of our lives, we have to cut some things out to add some things. You know what I'm saying? But first things first, start cutting some of that shit out. All right. And most of the people you sit around gossiping with, when shit really hits the fan for you, the best they got for you is a prayer, and the prayer is, "I'm praying for you." There you go. That's your prayer. I'm gonna pray for you. That's your prayer right there. All right, ain't nobody gonna go home at the end of the day and was like, "Well, damn, she going through some hard times. Let me make this prayer about her." Well, some people do, but I would, I wouldn't expect that from the gossip crowd. You tell your problems to the gossip crowd, it's gonna go from that gossip crowd to the next, to the next, and people know your business, bro. And the sad thing about it is, when word gets back to me about who said what about me and what information was passed on and what people were doing behind my back, I get caught off guard. It won't happen anymore of me getting caught off guard, but just I get caught off guard because like one particular person would like smile in my face, ask me how I'm doing and all this and that, and would go to somebody else to talk about me, about issues this person may have with me, but can't say it to my face, can't come to me and be like, hey, look, this is an issue that I have with it. You rather talk to other people. So not only are you on the outside, spreading information about me based on what you heard about me, what you thought you heard or what you thought you saw. No context. You want context? Come to me. Come to me. There's no need for gossip. But again, another unhappy person who's unhappy with his life and gets stimulated by talking. Talk. Never do. You never want to do anything. You just want to talk. Alright? But if that's the life you choose, go ahead. But I ain't about to be a part of no gossip crowd, bro. I'd rather walk alone. I'd rather be mocked. In fact, I encourage you all to gossip. That's less competition. Please, gossip away. Waste your fucking time. This message is for people who are kind of in the middle and on the fence, who or probably didn't pay much attention to that anyway. You know what I'm saying? And to some of you other people who may think that who may feel a little crazy or whatever, just like, well, I mean, I want to be around people, but not these people. Whatever. Look, it's fully it's justified, okay? It's justified that you don't want to be around people who just want to waste time by talking shit about other people who they don't even know, who probably never get to know, who never be around them, because the people they talking about are so goddamn successful, they focusing on their dreams, their purposes, and what you doing, just being bitter. All right, you're just gonna be bitter. All right, so have your nice little vinegar drinking party. All right, put some lemons in it. All right, good for digestion. But the gossip crowd is not the crowd for me, my friends. All right, but that's it, man. Like and subscribe.